The song was meant to be not necessarily about global warming. It was just meant to talk about global warming. It wasn't like a sad song about global warming. Now, actually, as long as you bring that up, on that album there was another song which I called Echo Side Blue. Now, Echo Side Blue was more descriptive, and the melody was something that I conceived as being more descriptive of a down feeling, and this is what. However, that wasn't gotten because I thought I would lighten it a little bit, and I called it Echo Side Blue, E-C-H-O. Actually, the real name was Echo Side Blue, E-C-O-C-I-D-E. But I thought that might be a little bit too stark for the people, so I tried to lighten it by calling it Echo, E-C-H-O Side Blue. Actually, it was Echo Side that it meant, and the melody of that song was more of a plaintive one about, you know, the destruction of the planet, you see. So in that case, it was different. In the case of global warming, no, the melody had nothing to do with the events. The song itself was just a song, and if you want, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. As I said, it could be. It's good to be enlightened. I mean, I'd rather know that it's global warming is happening than not know. So this, I'm trying to bring it to the consciousness of people. Hey, global warming, you dig? And the way I'm doing it is just one of my that type song.
Mm-hmm. You yourself are a very conscious person about what's happening on the planet. Up until recently, most people didn't even know about or believe global warming. Do you see that changing? Do you see some positive movement towards the populace understanding the nature of this issue?
Well, I'm not sure because, as you may know, I have taken a somewhat detached view away from popular perception of things. I mean, I've taken recently. I've taken a more generally philosophical overview than I did at one time. I mean, I was more politically centered in on things. Now I have a different view. These are still important subjects, but they are they're superseded by a deeper understanding of what life is about, you know. And life, as we all know, is just a flicker of a minute for people. You know, for instance, here I am, an old guy with gray hair, you know, and here's to me, and inside I'm still the guy in my apartment listening to Fats Waller. I mean, I'm still there, but look at this. I'm already so. Life is a small experience for everybody. That's what. But so I'm not that concerned as I was in the same way. So global warming, the fact that people are sure, but what does it mean? I mean, this is just one little part of the whole picture, but you know, I don't know how deep you want to delve into that aspect of my feeling about these things. But
well, let me ask you this: as individuals, although this is a very temporary existence, can we affect change? Can those of us who are conscious of global warming actually do anything? Well,
I think it is incumbent upon us, as long as we're sentient beings, to do whatever we can do. You see, we still have to do it, but it doesn't mean that that's going to end up in changing the world or changing global warming or making guys not go around putting a hatchet in each other's head. It doesn't mean that, but it means that you or me, we have to do what we conceive of as doing. It doesn't mean that we should stop trying. We still try because that's, you know, we have a sport of mind and we try. But you see, trying is it. You must do it, but that doesn't mean that you therefore expect success, and that's where the difference comes in. You try, you do your best. If you have success, it really doesn't matter. You did your part. So, yes, people should do what they can do. Whether they should expect that that's going to mean that everything is going to come, no, that you don't, that's beyond you. But you still have your part to play, which is to do what you can do. We can do.
But in terms of global warming and the environment, during your 76 years on the planet, has the climate changed? Have you seen the environment change?
Well, I'm loath to say that because I think there are times when there are weather records that have been set back in maybe 25 years ago, 50 years ago, 18 whatever, which was the hottest day and all this. So I'm not sure. I know recently there has been some indication that the climate is heating up, but you know, I can't. I haven't really studied it. I mean, I believe that probably global warming and what people can do about it, we should try to do something. But that's not just because whether or not global warming and greenhouse gases exist. That's not necessarily why I feel that. I feel that we should do that. We should do something about it because I feel the profligate use of things and just taking things and taking stuff out of the earth and overeat. I mean, I think that is a bad trait. So whether or not we can affect global warming, I think trying to deal with global warming is the point that we should be doing. Now, scientifically, probably there is some evidence that we are causing it, you know, but since nobody can really say that, and you know, there's wiggle room there for guys to say, oh, it's just a cycle, okay, I'll let that go. I feel the way we use energy and the way we use things, that's the sin, not so much that we're causing everything to happen. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand what you say. And not only do you say that, but that's the way you live, because you've told me, I want to live lightly on this planet. You are not someone who's into materialism and things and waste. You do live lightly. For the enlightenment of our audience, what does it mean to live lightly on planet Earth?
Well, to live lightly on the planet Earth means that I'd rather think of myself as a spirit rather than a body.